What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another BSc video. Now lately I've been doing a little bit of reading, and today I wanted to talk about 3 of the biggest lessons that I've learned from the most recent book I've read, known as Grit by Duckworth. To be honest with you guys, some of these lessons are really eye-opening, particularly for those of you who think, oh, if you're not talented you can only get a certain way in life, you know? If you're doing things the hard way all the time and you don't really have that natural talent or don't possess that natural skill, then you're not really going to get as far as some of those people who do have that. So for those of you that do believe that, I've got news for you. First of all though, I got to get in the zone for filming, so I'm bringing it back to the good old days. I'm going to chow down on a couple of Zappos, a very important snack in my childhood. Really flavorful as well. I mean, it's candy, so it's not very healthy, but you know, it's going to get me in the zone. Oh man, that flavor. Boom. So good. Let's get into number 1. Passion and perseverance are key. So guys, I'm going to be honest with this first one. I'm not going to lie, I did know it initially, but never actually realized that the 2 values, passion and perseverance, were any more important than other important success values, thinking about things like talent, IQ, and confidence. Of course, these things that I just mentioned, you know, your talent and your IQ, they do correlate with success. But all of these things combined with passion, or in other words, a long-term adherence to goals and interests, along with perseverance, your ability to overcome setbacks and finish what you start, is actually where you get the most out of yourself. Gritty people achieve special things that merely talented people alone cannot actually get to. As you can see in this graph that I've got pictured, it has actually found that natural individuals improve really quickly, but don't actually reach the eventual highs that the strivers or the more gritty people actually get to. Grit is actually really important, just as important as things like confidence and IQ and talent. All right guys, number 2, effort causes achievement. All right, so with this next one, effort causes achievement, I mean, Duckworth's research has aimed to answer and has actually answered a lot of questions for us. Of course, naturally, there's going to be more and more questions that need to be asked, but from her research, we can actually infer that effort is a significant factor in achievement. Her research simplifies this by using 2 different equations. The first one, talent times effort equals skill, and the second one, skill times effort equals achievement. Can you see a common denominator in those equations? That's right, it's effort. And it shows that not only does effort increase talent, but it also increases the desire of the talented individual to achieve really big and special things. I think this is a really important lesson to learn nowadays, particularly because, I mean, naturally, we lean towards and applaud the talented and naturally talented individuals. However, it's the people who actually dig their heels in and are willing to give 110% with whatever they do that actually deserve the recognition and affection and can actually get far further than those that are merely talented, as I showed you guys in the graph by Duckworth previously. So effort clearly is massively important, and it leads perfectly into my 3rd and final point for today, that deliberate practice generates progression. Okay, so with this point here, the book really hit home the importance of guaranteed progress through deliberate practice. So from Duckworth's experience and research, there is 4 main steps to effective deliberate practice. First of all, you want to set a stretch goal. So you want to focus on a singular aspect that you want to improve and set a goal that you haven't really met yet but can realistically achieve. Number 2 is apply full concentration and effort. As we know, many greats actually do this in isolation by themselves. Number 3, receive immediate and informative feedback and focus on what you can improve. And the 4th and final one is repeat with reflection and refinement. So you keep working at meeting that stretch goal until you get there, and when you get to it, you move on and choose another stretch goal. Obviously, with deliberate practice, a lot of grit is required, and you need a lot of discipline, passion, perseverance, and effort to keep yourself fully concentrated on the end goal. And as we know, I think we've probably all had it at some point, it's a lot easier just putting time into things without any real thought or intention to improve. So if there's something you genuinely want to improve in, I'm going to put the challenge out to you today. Do some deliberate practice, don't just go through the motions. Understand that purposely and tirelessly working towards a goal is very important at the end of the day if you want to see that improvement over time. And it's almost a guaranteed way of progression, as opposed to just, as I said, going through the motions. Alrighty guys, so those are the 3 biggest lessons that I learned from my most recent reading of the book Grit by Duckworth. To be honest, there were so many more than just those 3 that I mentioned. Some really valuable insights about grit, and it really exemplifies the importance of actually following through with things and finishing what you start. So I'm going to put the link to the ebook down in the description, and to be honest, you should be able to get it in all good bookstores. Other than that, guys, if you did enjoy the video, you know what's up. Go give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe and also turn post notifications on for videos like these and many more. Other than that, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate you all taking the time out of your day to tune in, and we'll see you all in the next video. Peace.